Kettenkrad. So I got all the track on, letting the glue set, and then to get the sag, trying to find something that would actually push it down instead of me trying to hold it and waiting for the glue to set. I took some packing peanuts. They were just they're soft on the track itself, so you didn't have anything like hard that's wedged in there and may break or loose anything up. So you stuck that in there, got the bulge down to the road wheels, and I did it on the other side, and basically had to just I just worked my way down until the glue set, and we are good to go. I got to put a little more saturate some more glue around the road wheel track here and around there, just to make sure we get a good bond, and then just start coating the pads on top, and just basically just want to get a lot of glue on there so it'll be secure, and it'll set and nothing will fall off, because nothing beats picking up a model and parts fall off because it didn't have enough glue on it. But anyway, letting that sit for a little bit so I can get that get the track really glued on, and then I'm back at and sanding the where I got a little bit of body work. It's still a little rough right there. I'm gonna have to add a little bit more putty on there and get that sanded. And then what I'm gonna do is, and I probably don't have it handy, yeah, right here. I'm gonna take Tamiya surface primer, and I don't want to spray the whole model with primer because it's not really necessary. What I'm going to do is once I get that sanded, I'm going to take the surface primer and I'll brush that on and brush it on, build it up in layers, and then I'll be good to go. That way I don't have to completely sand and make sure that it's if I didn't lose any detail. It's just a quick, easy way to fill in imperfections and help along with the sanding. And then hopefully, and then I'll probably do a bunch of pre-shading, and then we can start painting and get the rubber parts on. But anyway, that's where I stand on that. The TV8. What I'm going to do in a little bit is I'm going to take some crystal clear. I'm going to actually spray it because it needs a top coat. And that's just to make sure there ain't any scratches or the paint or anything of that nature. But on the track, that's what I wanted to show everyone. I took some pigments and went in, and I do earths and some dust. I like that color mixed together. I think it looks more realistic. Now, I didn't go, and I don't know, my lights are a little bright here, but I didn't go. Now, when I say mud, I don't put mud. I like tracks like they're actually going across the ground, and that's the way I've done it. And right now on one side, if you can see where it's duller and darker than the other, I'm taking a microsaw, making that a pigment binder, and I'm just dropping a few drops with the brush and doing a capillary action, and letting the pigment sit, and it makes it more, it dulls it down just a little bit, and it makes it more realistic. So I got to do this whole side. As you can see, it makes, I think makes the track look more realistic, and it isn't completely like caked in mud or anything of that nature. Just a nice, good dirt effect, and the rest of the vehicle will be clean. Now I'm going to go look. I got to go look on the internets because I want to see if I did see a picture of it with the star on there. I'll look around, see if I can find one, and if I find some more markings, I'll show what we can do to make it. If not, we'll just leave it like it is and add a little burnt mark on the barrel there for like it fired, and we'll be good to go. But anyway, that's where I stay on that. So I'm gonna do a little more. Got to do a little more of the decal solvent and get that on and get the pigment set on there, and then we can finish that up as well. The bird of prey almost done. I just got to put a little more weathering on. Decals silver just a little bit on the wing here. That's not a big problem. What I'm going to do is just go in and I didn't put down enough future. I actually brushed it on. I should have just kept on and on and on, but I didn't. But anyway, I'm going to take some Vallejo's got some streaking grime. I'm going to put some grime on here, and I'll just blend everything in. It'll hide the silvering, and it'll just give a little more detail, a little more weathered look on the bird of prey. But we are almost good to go. Had to put the bird of prey on a round 2 dome stand, and it actually comes with, if you get the newer release, it actually comes with the kit. I had an extra one I was going to use, but I actually snapped the middle of it off when I was trying to get the pole in there. So anyway, I'll keep that because you can always use a dome for something. But anyway, it is removable, so it's just like the other Star Trek kits I've done. So you'll be able to wire up red to red, wire up black to black, assemble it, and you are good to go. So we're almost done with that, and I will I'll do a little more in depth on it in a day or two, and then we'll show it what it looks like with all lights and all that good stuff, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. The female tank is just about done. I went ahead and I got to do a little painting on the guns here, and then I truly will be finished. But I went ahead and did some mud on the bottom. I didn't go overly too drastic. I know it should be, that's one thing. If you try to do more realistic, you gotta think of where the mud will splatter and everything. This, basically the whole underside would just be a glob of mud, especially on a male and a female tank in World War I. But anyway, I decided just to keep it very, very simple, and it just gives the effect and the style of it that it's on the tank, and it's just staying a big cake mud. But anyway, I think it turned out pretty well. I really enjoyed it. That was pretty much fun. So I'm going to do a little more weathering, and I'll be satisfied with it, and then we'll wrap that. We'll probably wrap that up tomorrow. The Viper's getting some decal dudes. I really can't go too much in detail. This will be basically for the so you can read it on the fine scale. Thinking about the orange. I know it's supposed to be like red, but to me they're orange. I think they'll look good on the blue there. And what I'm going to do is, when you do the Viper, you have two options. You have the one for the mock-up, and then you have the one for the filming miniatures. The skinny ones for the filming, the bigger ones for the mock-up. I usually combine both. I like the mock-up and the filming miniature ones because it just makes it look, I think, cooler. But anyway, I'm going to start doing that. I airbrushed one layer Future on. I'm going to do one more probably this afternoon, and then I can start doing these tomorrow morning. The Vandiver Car. Only thing I've done so far is after everything dried, I took Mr. Tamiya tape, and I went ahead and taped off the, I guess, the dividing line for where the black and the yellow will go. I did it on both sides. Probably hard to see it since it is yellow tape on yellow paint. But anyway, I got the, I'm pretty damn sure I got the, it wants to curve. And I'm pretty sure I got it. And if not, we're going to say we did. That's pretty close to getting it. I even had to look to where the line goes above the gas cap there. So we are pretty close. And we should be good to go to airbrush the black on there. But before I do that, I'm going to burnish this down one more time. Take the thicker Tamiya tape and then cover it up, and then we can start spraying the black. So hopefully I can get that tomorrow. If not, I will probably get it hopefully started next week. But anyway, the Warhammer and the Mordheim figures. I don't remember exactly where I left off. I added some washes to him, just to get the recesses of his skin and everything. Basically look like he's got a deep dark tan. And then I will I'm gonna go in and do some dry brushing and all that, but slowly but surely I will get him painting. I hate to say it, painting, I have to be in the mood to paint, especially figures, which I'm always in the mood, but just sometimes it's just you want to hurried up, and you just, you know, just got to be in the mood. But anyway, the Mordheim figures, I did get some tulip on there. Got the flesh on the both figures. Got to go one more round of flesh, but while I was doing that, I went ahead and painted the basically their pants, which he basically gets a blue, and he gets a brownish color. So I did the did dark blue and a dark brown, and then what I'm going to do is I'll put some washes and then start doing dry brushing to bring out the worn look of you know, kind of ratted clothes, but not either. And it's just doing one thing after time. Since I got my blues and my browns out, I'm going to do his tunic right here, which is a brown color, and then I'll do washes and dry brushing. And he's got mostly steel armor, so I'll have to bring out my steel paint and get that took care of, and then do the washes and everything. Slowly but surely we will get these figures painted. So anyway, that's where I stand on those. I'm going to have a couple shed updates. I'll give a little teaser. We'll add that to the art, another fine, rare antiquity. But anyway, that's what I have got going on today. The Mordheim and the Warhammer figures. Starting to tape up the Vandiver Car, the fine scale Viper, getting ready for decal duty, so I can finish that and finish writing the article. Finishing up the female tank, trying to finish up the bird of prey. And we got the track on the Kettenkrad, and we're doing some track duty on the TV8. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.